and welcome back to Snack Play Love, where we are going back into the cube draft queue. We messed it up horribly with yesterday's, but today we have realised that the start button, there we go, means there's a free one. I didn't realise this until I got an email. It was pointed out to me on the previous video, but okay, let's go. These are live drafts, so kind of have to be a bit prepared. Less talking, more picking. Let's close that down. Now, the aggro decks and the burn decks seemed to be the best decks, and maybe this was something other people knew going in, that getting to big things and smashing face didn't seem to get there. Well, we've got at least one new drafter, which is good. I mean, what am I saying? We don't play in pod. If we played in pod, this would make sense, but it doesn't. So there's God. There's a Godzilla. There's Niv-Mizzet. There's some fairly unexciting things. Ugin goes in every deck. Lotus Field is one of my favourite cards. I can give things lifelink. Yeah. I think sometimes the Indestructible God is the right pick. So, normally I would click on the Angel and just, move on. But that's pretty good too. Second card in different colours doesn't make any sense. I love that these have still got the draft ratings on them. Best card in the set right now. It's like, we're not playing that set, darling. There's a Channel 5. Yeah, we'll go for Lyra. The monocoloured decks did seem to do incredibly well. Could we take a dual land this early? If we were taking them home, we might be able to. Historic, artifacts, legendaries, sagas. Enchantments cost one less to cast. No, I think we go with the sack removal. I was thinking red-white, but we'll take that. Unbreakable Formation's good, but it's not the moth that brings your gods and everything back as... yeah. Turns everything with flaying. Weirdly, this is how our last draft went, but with green. Is white just lacking removal? Because we don't have to play our Plaguecrafter. Touch Death, exile tapped creature. I think, exile, no. Yeah, we just need to take the reliable removal. Tapped creatures happen. This can sack indestructible things, but chances of them having no creatures, apart from that one guy who was playing the burn deck last time. Mind you, those last two decks we played were creature light. I don't want any of these cards. I think Flame Sweep is the closest to play. Tristani is amazing. Don't know what is the best extra card that we've got. It probably is a Tristani at the moment. I don't want to be heavy green though. I mean, this giving things first strike is pretty good, but Lightning Strike, is that just better than Momentary Blink? We're very white. Permanent you control. Can see an argument for playing that if we play green. These late picks are awkward in this because you're getting the amount of time as if there was 3 commons that you don't care about, but there's a mythic and 2 rares, none of which are in your main colour. Because it's rubbish as 1 mana, but it's great as 5, but we have to get it into the graveyard. Blast Zone, we didn't get the I think we take the fixing for the colour we're not in. So Shatter is the obvious one. You let them play into it and then you wipe the board. There's a lot of good red-white lands. That's good. That's really good if we're just being a bit green. No, I think I have to take the destroy all creatures. Is it just Elspeth? I mean, I passed that last time and early on and kind of thought, well, you know, there's a deck there. Yeah. She's not amazing, but she's reliable. What does he actually do? He draws cards. We can give ourselves an artifact, something we can't take a double black. Yeah. So green-blue we can't touch. ATG should wheel? Or is it just better than everything that's there? I think it is. I mean, we've got some enchantments, but we've got some artifacts. He's colourless, but he makes artifacts. I'm not thinking Plague Crafter now. Other creatures, it's Anthem. We've got legendary cards. That's not really our colours. Those are both amazing. We have got a lot of legendaries. Tutor, Pegs. Do we need a reset button? I'm not sure that's the right pick, but anyway. Well, that sorts our colours out, because we are... I mean, how many planeswalkers do we have? 2. Yeah, I don't think we can go with Sarkhan. Remorseful Cleric, Exile Graveyards. Because that's probably the most reliable card there. We can give something flying for the win. Wow, we were right about the red-white jewels. Do we want the Temple or the Shock? Or the Splendor Mare, though? Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know what I'd take out of this. 2 damage. Probably not playing that. Black-white. We don't want black-white. Tap target creature. That could be very important. Infuriate or Clockwork Servant. I don't think 3 damage is going to be as important as little tiny blocker. That came back. Devil's Play. How the heck is that still there? Yeah, that's the one that we want. Ah. I should have taken the Devil's Play probably. Yeah. Need pause between the decks, the picks. So the Angel does everything that we want. But what's coming back to us? There's a lot of interesting green, blue, black things, but there's very little. Captain Lannery or Beast Whisperer, I think. Oh. I don't think we dare go anywhere near that. Exile target creature is pretty good. Or do we want the life gain synergy? No, I think removal. Well, that's one of my favourite cards that's been printed. I never get to play them. Is it a legend? No, of course it's not. Sun Petal Grove would be great at this point. I don't know that we're playing the red now. Green enchantment or an artifact lord. I know we're near in burial rites. I don't think Fire Prophecy is good enough this early. There's an argument for the Hellkite, but this is such a good pack. All 3 of these would be fantastic, but it has to be the legendary creature that get back other legendary creatures, because that is our sub-theme. Thalia is also a legendary creature. Oh, Prism Realm will pacify. Creature or Planeswalker. Yeah, it's got to be the one that gets rid of the Planeswalkers, really. Hope pacifism comes back. It won't, but I hope it does. So we're basically as mono-white as possible. How many power 2 or less guys do we have? Decent amount. I want to say what picks for me, but Temple Garden is definitely an option. Yeah, I'm going to go for Mentor of the Mate. I'd rather lose but draw cards. This is the pack we opened, and as we said, this is probably the best thing, but that's an artifact, and we might be playing red. That's an artifact. Thank flip, that came back. Don't know why I'm whispering. Frenetta T. It's generally what causes it. I mean, do we splash for Lightning Strike? Is that mad? The Fire Prophecy did return to us. So we've got options. If we think our green is terrible, we can go red-white. Our red cards are not legendary though, and that kind of ruins our theme. I mean, we've got almost 40 cards without any lands, so we may not be playing everything. Not until last time. Oh, that's at the instant, not the thing. God, yeah. I don't think we care. Was it saying take flood? Okay, take flood. Goblin chain will flipping heck. Triple red. Yeah, we're not playing that. But let's have a quick look. There's 4 cards we decided we didn't want. Okay, let's assume that the red cards are just not getting them. We kind of assumed that at the time. Oh yeah, do you want to play Flood of Tears? No, you put that in our deck. Go away. And we only play Lotus Field if we're playing the Mending. I think. I mean, could we have taken Devil's Play just because we've got a Lotus Field? What are our worst cards? I mean, let's take all the green out. Leave the lands in for the moment. So, as it stands, we've got 5 green cards and we're still over. We definitely have... How many artifact creatures do we have? 4? Yeah. How many enchantments do we have? 4. So all that glitters is fine. We have ways to put lands in the graveyard. I mean, looking at them side by side here, the green cards are a lot more broken than the red cards. Especially the 3 legends. Put it into your hand, though. I love Mending. That's fine if we're putting stuff into the graveyard naturally or artificially. Does it say how many legendary creatures we have? No. Kind of goes against in the graveyard and this in the graveyard, but I don't think we need Loyal Pegasus really. I don't know what we've got we want to put back in our hand yet. We don't have a massive amount of artifact creatures. We do have a massive amount of small creatures. And then we get to our kill section. We draw a card. We're probably going to use 3 whites. That's fine. Don't know whether we need that if we're not playing the extra colours. I mean, works well with Luminous Broodmoth, I suppose. What other ETBs have we got? Yeah. I suppose that's it. What historics do we have? Artifacts, legendaries, sagas. We have 1 saga. We don't know how many other things we have. Legendaries. Decent amount though. I think I'm going to leave it at this for the moment. Okay. Bye.